match. Ziggy, just thoughts on getting back after it after last night's Open Cup result against the Galaxy.
It was good. Obviously a number of guys needed to regen today, so we had a small group train, but there were guys who didn't play last night or played very little that needed to do a little bit of work today in preparation because tomorrow's a travel day, so we lose a training day tomorrow.
Just thoughts on the squad rotation. Obviously, some guys will rotate back to join you in Kansas City. Some guys maybe head back to Seattle, and then you do have an injury to address in Aaron Kovar. What can you provide on updates on the team just across the board as you get ready to go into KC?
Sure. Obviously, we left some guys behind in Seattle. Dempsey and those guys will be joining us in Kansas City. Some guys from last night, like Zach Mathers and Sturgis and them, flew home. Aaron Kovar, we think it's a broken collarbone, but that'll get confirmed, this afternoon. There'll be an x-ray, that's what we're assuming it is. But once we know, with complete certainty or get it confirmed through the x-rays, then we'll be able to establish a timeline.
Turning your attention quickly to Kansas City and Peter Vermes' side on Sunday, just thoughts on what they bring. Haven't seen him in a little bit here, and obviously the implications of Sunday's match being relatively large for a midseason game.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, it's certainly an important game, but you're also dealing with extreme weather conditions right now in Kansas City, so that's going to make for probably a slower game than it would normally be, just because of the heat and humidity and with the kickoff time that we have. So it's important that we possess the ball. It's important that we do good things with it and are smart about it, and as always, finish opportunities when they get presented.
Last one for you, Ziggy, is you look at some players rejoining, like Clint Dempsey, fresh off of suspension, returning to the team. Ozzie Alonso suspended for Sunday's match. They mentioned guys like Eric Freeberger, Chad Marshall, and others joining you in KC. Just thoughts on rotating the squad around, not only from Wednesday's match, but also some of the personnel you saw last Sunday in Portland.
Well, it's good. It's good for us to be able to rotate around, especially Kansas City didn't play midweek, so to get some fresh legs out there in the field is important. There's obviously other guys like Evans and Morris who didn't play very much last night, who then also come back into it. But as I said, the game Sunday is going to be a unique game just because of the weather conditions, and we have to manage the game maybe a little differently than we normally manage a game.